spend more time with this. So what do you want to do? Do you want to change your life or not?
Hey, Mr. Covington. How are
Hey,
you?
Scoop. You ready to
Y'all
take
ready for lunch?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, girls on the
And once you get to 300, and then we got to be able to do some skin surgery.
I have. I've been overweight since I was probably about 1.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Anything else you need from me?
No, that sounds great.
Number 10, Julius J.T. Clark. Julius J.T. Clark's journey on Season 8 of My 600-Pound Life showcased his determination to overcome his debilitating weight and lymphedema challenges. At 32 years old, he was grappling with a staggering weight of 892 pounds with a substantial 100-pound lymphedema mass on his leg that severely hindered his mobility. The burden of his addiction to food was evident as it provided a sense of comfort and pleasure that nothing else in his life could match. Facing a critical situation, JT turned to the renowned bariatric surgeon Dr. Now Nazaruddin, affectionately known as Dr. Now, for assistance. Recognizing the urgency of the situation, Dr. Now initiated a controlled diet for JT while he was in the hospital, aiming to jumpstart his weight loss journey.
No, it doesn't seem like you have lost any weight.
No, I haven't.
What's the point of coming down a little longer? You want to be in this situation the rest of your life and enjoy sitting, and you need to be upfront and tell us what your intentions are, because if you spend more time with this. So what do you want to do? Do you want to change your life or not? You're okay?
Yep.
Okay.
This heartbreak was a catalyst for change, pushing JT to find renewed determination to improve his life. With Jessica's departure, JT's cousin Blair stepped in to offer unwavering support, moving to Houston to aid him on his transformative journey. JT's resilience paid off as he underwent weight loss surgery, which proved instrumental in his progress. Through relentless dedication, JT managed to lose an astonishing 400 pounds, bringing his weight down to 491 pounds. This significant transformation not only improved his physical health, but also bolstered his self-esteem and overall outlook on life. Dr. Now saw JT's remarkable progress and believed that he was ready for the next step, lymphedema surgery. This procedure, meant to alleviate the burden of the mass on his leg, represented a major milestone on JT's journey to reclaiming his life. Dr. Now's guidance and the support of his cousin Blair provided the essential pillars for JT's success, helping him navigate the challenges and setbacks that inevitably arise during such a transformative process. As this episode concluded, viewers were left with a sense of hope and anticipation, eager to see JT's continued progress in his journey towards improved health and well-being. Number 9, George Covington. George Covington, a 45-year-old kindergarten teacher from Georgia, began on a transformative journey that was documented in the first season of TLC's Too Large. Weighing a whopping 680 pounds, George expressed his desire to lose weight in order to rekindle his romance with his ex-girlfriend Sincera. Every day constituted a mental battle for him, George stated, reflecting on the tough effort he experienced each day. He had no idea that this could turn out to be his life. George, as a kindergarten teacher, was acutely aware of his large girth when compared to his young kids because he teaches kindergarten and his weight likely equals that of 14 of his students combined. Though adored by students, George's girth caused alarm among parents who feared he would endanger their children owing to his size.
applesauce. A lot of parents, they go to the front office and they complain about their kids being. Honey,
Saturday.
good job, sweetheart. Tomorrow will be Saturday. I teach kindergarten and.
Hey, Mr. Covington. How are
Hey,
you?
Scoop. You ready to
Y'all
take
ready for lunch?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, girls on the I don't even have a career. So I'm very blessed for what I do have, but we're family. You do know me because this is exactly what I like on my sandwich. I first started thinking,
And I still do care for him, but I think he needs to do what he needs to do to lose the weight so he can go out more.
A lot of parents come to the front office and complain about their children being in my class, he explained. He recalled moments when parents questioned his capacity to complete activities and even worried that he may accidentally fall on the children. In recounting his life's events, George revealed that he had struggled with weight issues from infancy. He recalls being put on diets even when he was in preschool. He openly admitted that his stature had become a defining feature of his identity. Even in elementary and middle school, he didn't go by his name George, he recalls. He was always known as, "Hey, that big guy." As a result, his size continually defined him. His weight's consequences extended beyond his physical health, having a significant impact on his emotional well-being and interpersonal relationships. A breakup during his high school years pushed him to struggle with emotions of inadequacy, prompting him to admit it gave him a sense that his size rendered him unworthy and inefficient. Food became a familiar shelter, bringing solace in times of loneliness and sadness. George's mobility deteriorated as his weight increased, limiting his ability to fully engage with the students. He openly acknowledged, upon entering the classroom each morning, he customarily remained stationed at his desk throughout the day due to his inability to walk for only about 10 feet before necessitating a pause for breath. His desire to actively engage in teaching and participate in activities with the students was hampered by his physical condition. George's desire to lose weight was motivated not only by personal aspirations, but also by his family's concerns. Recognizing his brother's critical health state, Willie acknowledged his collective concern for George's well-being, saying, "When it comes to his health, we're terrified." George, determined to make a change, sought the advice of bariatric surgeon Dr. Charles Proctor. His consultation with Dr. Proctor revealed the importance of major weight loss for his health. To be eligible for weight loss surgery, he needed to shed 75 pounds in 3 months.
Yeah, I love it. Love
Yeah?
what I do. Yeah.
You tell me why you want to do this.
I'm not happy. He's raising his kids. He got a family.
You want to have kids one day?
I wanted to, then I started teaching on the little thing in Paris with the key.
Yeah.
Throw the key and then kiss my wife. Yeah.
Well, let's go see what we're starting off weight-wise.
Okay. Well, let me get. I hate scales. They're evil. And so when you step on the scale, it's like, oh, give me your joy.
How tall are you?
5'7".
5'7", 680 pounds. Yeah, it's not good, George. But not for George. George is 680 pounds. And after surgery, he's going to have to get up and come back in 3 months. If you're at that weight goal, then we can continue to move forward with the surgery.
Despite falling short of his initial goal, George displayed dedication in overcoming obstacles. George's emotional difficulties came to the fore on this journey. His quest of Sansera and his struggles with internalized self-worth emerged as major topics. George obtained insights into his patterns of seeking approval and the desire to appreciate oneself with the help of a bariatric psychologist. Finally, George's dedication paid off when he qualified for bariatric surgery. The treatment revealed further health concerns, but the effort resulted in a 124-pound weight loss, bringing his total weight to 556 pounds. George's metamorphosis went beyond the physical as he discovered newfound confidence and a refined sense of self-worth. Sansera's ambition evolved, with George accepting his own worth and visualizing a future full of personal growth and new experiences. George's goals as he progressed were to broaden his horizons, lose weight, and open his heart to the potential of finding love again. Number 8. Mike McGinnis. In the 10th season of the show, which aired in 2021, Mike McGinnis emerged as a figure grappling with the severe physical and emotional toll of obesity. At 37 years old, he found himself confined to his parents' basement in Marion, Ohio, a space that symbolized his struggle to move and function due to his staggering weight of around 745 pounds. The simple act of ascending from the basement to the rest of the house became an overwhelming challenge, encapsulating the extent of his physical limitations. Food served as his refuge, offering solace in moments of distress and discomfort. Mike's journey with weight issues had deep roots, tracing back to his childhood when he surpassed the 100-pound mark at the age of 6. Unlike his siblings, he bore the burden of weight-related struggles from a young age. However, he managed to harness his 6.5 feet height to his advantage, venturing into football and using his talent to pursue a more active lifestyle. But the cruel taunt and bullying from his peers inflicted emotional scars that contributed to a cycle of unhealthy eating habits. Despite finding an outlet in football, Mike's dream suffered a blow when consecutive concussions rendered him medically ineligible to continue playing in the NCAA, leading to the loss of his football scholarship and his college education. The blow to his aspirations was profound, and he found solace in marriage and the arrival of 4 beloved children. Unfortunately, his binge-eating tendencies continue to persist, adversely affecting his physical health and straining his relationships. Amidst marital struggles, Mike's wife issued an ultimatum. Unless he addressed his health, their marriage would dissolve. Seeking help, he underwent treatment and was diagnosed with depression and binge-eating disorder. Yet the road to recovery remained fraught with challenges, and his initial efforts at weight loss proved short-lived. The ultimate turning point arrived when Mike's wife initiated divorce proceedings, marking a significant blow in his life. It was a wake-up call that prompted him to reevaluate his choices and prioritize his children's well-being. Recognizing the need for drastic change, Mike sought the guide of Dr. Now for a chance at transformation. Embarking on a rigorous regimen of diet and exercise, Mike's parents became pillars of support in his journey.
Yeah,
All right, how's things going for you?
very well.
All right, you lost 230, but you should be losing each month. So that needs to improve. But the good news is your weight loss is stable. Same environment that got you to be 745 pounds. So you have to be careful and if that happens, you could find yourself very easily putting all your weight back on, more each month. But if you don't and you start to gain, then we have to bring you back to Houston. And so once you get to 300, and then we're going to be able to do some skin surgery for a while to recover from that. Once we get to that point.
I can do that.
All right, Mike, I'm proud of you.
Despite custody arrangements limiting his time in Houston, he maintained contact with Dr. Now through video calls, displaying commendable dedication to the program. After undergoing gastric bypass surgery, Mike's commitment remained unwavering. By the end of his journey on the show, Mike's steadfast efforts yielded remarkable results. He shed an impressive 235 pounds, a testament to his resilience and determination. With his weight reduced to 510 pounds, he not only reclaimed his physical health, but also regained a sense of hope for the future. Mike's story underscored the complexities of battling obesity, showcasing the transformative power of determination, support, and the willingness to confront deep-seated emotional challenges.
Active,
Okay.
playing sports.
A lot of energy.
Yeah, tons of
You're a
energy.
big guy. What sport you play?
Football, basketball from it and everything. So it was
Where'd you go to college? Where'd you get recruited?
St. Francis University, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Football was my life, and when it's taken away from me is when my depression started. In the first,
Figure out a way for you to recognize, okay, I'm having a setback. Now I need to step up.
try to figure out what we need to do to win.
So what are we going to do to make sure you're not going to go sit on the sideline and...
Number 7, Megan Davis. Everybody in this journey called life has problems. The question is how we solve these issues and take measures to cope up with the stress and emotional turmoil. While workouts, travel, meditation, and yoga are some of the healthy methods to stay sane, addiction to anything is one of the deadlier ways. And well, specifically, addiction to food, lots of it. Sadly, this is the case with Megan Davis, who was aged only 24, appeared on My 600 Pound Life Season 8, Episode 14.
Just constantly eats and eats. But I do fix a meal when she wakes up because I know she's...
I would love to be independent and not have to rely on anyone. I mean, I know it's a burden. I'm getting weaker and weaker, and eventually one day they're just going to not be able to. I wish I could change and be healthy and be happy.
Megan can't do anything like she used to be able to. And so she just eats for comfort.
A sense of love and a sense of fullness.
Her life was just inches from collapsing, and she hasn't even been halfway through it. A visit to Dr. Now is usually accompanied by a positive change. Megan, who lives with her mother and is dependent on her for every single need, started considering food as her support system from a very young age. When she was 6, she was already tipping the scales at 200 pounds. In her episode on the show, she explains, "When I eat, I feel a sense of comfort, love, and a sense of fulfillment." In fact, for Megan, Food is the only constant, reliable, close friend. By the time Megan reached 24, she had crossed the 600 pounds border. When she first came to Dr. Now's clinic, she weighed a massive 604 pounds. Her decision to visit the bariatric surgeon fills her with hope as she realized that if she continues to live like this, there's no going back. She tells the camera, "I know my health is really bad now because the more I move, my breathing gets worse and worse." But when Dr. Now sees Megan's condition, he's really concerned. She's only 24 and already has many health issues. According to the doctor, her medications are usually prescribed to patients who are over 50 years or over. After meeting Dr. Now, Megan starts a long, arduous, and difficult journey.
Well, that's good. So you are 604 pounds and BMI?
I have. I've been overweight since I was probably about 1.
Yeah.
You did.
Okay, so we got one element of you lose 40 pounds easily each month. So over the next 2 months, I want you to lose 80 pounds, okay?
She's given a strict diet chart to follow and strongly advised to control her food urges. She tries to stick to the schedule, but her task is difficult considering the fact that her mom is a constant enabler. At the end of the designated 3 months, Megan only loses 14 pounds. Again, in the next weigh-in, she weighs 558 pounds. The weight loss percentage is extremely less, and Dr. Now asks her to put in more effort. So Megan heeds his words, and in her next weigh-in, she loses 37 pounds. This means her total loss since the beginning of the treatment is 84 pounds. Dr. Now tells her to lose another 30 to be approved for the sleeve surgery. But although Megan manages to shed several pounds, even more than what Dr. Now had said, and crosses the below 500 pound mark, her health issues make it impossible for the doctor to go ahead with her surgery. This means that she needs to shed more calories. Dr. Now also tells her that he will track her progress and check on her from time to time to consider other options. And by the end of the episode, we see her at 481 pounds. Megan is not discouraged with Dr. Now's revelation, and today she's full of confidence. She goes on walks and is working hard to reduce the required weight in order to get the surgery approval. She's also taking care of her diet and is impatient to live independently, work, and start a family. Number 6, Michael Blair. In a poignant episode of the show, Michael Blair struggled with obesity and the emotional scars that accompanied it were unveiled. At 43 years old, Michael, a devoted husband and father from Conroe, Texas, bore the weight of his 609-pound frame. Despite being able to move, his mobility was severely limited, casting a shadow of shame, sadness, and despair over his life. The fear of his own mortality loomed large, leading him to view himself as a ticking time bomb that might abruptly vanish, leaving his wife burdened with the weight of his memory. This sentiment rendered him a prisoner of his own body, filled with the trepidation of becoming a 600-pound dead meat next to his wife. For Michael, the agony extended far beyond his physical constraints. Agoraphobia had taken root, preventing him from engaging in the simplest pleasures and milestones of life, such as attending his children's school events or stepping outside his home. This isolation was emblematic of the profound emotional toll that his weight had exacted. The genesis of Michael's tumultuous relationship with food traced back to his early years, marked by his parents' separation and his move with his mother to live with his grandparents. His grandmother's well-intentioned but misguided acts of feeding him became a catalyst for his weight gain, adding 110 pounds by the tender age of 7. At 11, a traumatic incident at an overnight wilderness camp shattered his self-worth, with his weight becoming an unfortunate focal point of his perceived undesirability. As he navigated adolescence, Michael's weight escalated to 250 pounds by the age of 14, reinforcing a vicious cycle of emotional eating. Bullying further perpetuated his struggles, and the comforts of food became a refuge from the pain of external judgment. Martial arts offered a glimmer of hope during his college years, offering both weight loss and newfound confidence in a security job. Michael's path intertwined with Kimberly's, resulting in marriage and the joys of parenthood. The couple united in their commitment to transform their lives, opting for gastric bypass surgery as a means to attain healthier weight. However, life dealt Michael a devastating blow through a severe car accident that derailed his aspirations. Life-saving surgery left him with a scarred abdomen, rendering further surgical interventions inadvisable due to the sensitivity of the scar tissue. The resulting physical and emotional setbacks plunged him into depression and reignited his detrimental eating habits, culminating in agoraphobia. Despite the setbacks, a glimmer of hope persisted within Michael.
I got lots of excuses, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, it's understandable. That's getting hard before we're ready to do that. Maybe next time, if you stick with it and get back on track, okay?
And improving myself. It's just been harder the past few months, but I'm trying and I'm not giving up. I mean, I've lost.
Harder and work at it, okay?
That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. So we make sure you have done that sooner. Then give me a call to set up your appointment, and we will do it then. So you both keep at it, work hard, and if you need anything, give me a call.
We will.
See y'all later. Work harder if he wants to succeed at this. Because losing more weight is the only option he has. We likely won't be able to get him back on track.
Dr. Now provided an opportunity to reclaim his life, serving as a beacon of possibility. Venturing to Houston, he embarked on a journey to uncover the prerequisites for the transformative surgery he longed for. Dr. Now conducted thorough assessment, revealing a massive hernia that deepened Michael's concerns. This revelation, though daunting, signaled a turning point, a moment of reckoning that underscored the urgency of his mission to overcome the emotional and physical shackles that had held him captive for far too long. Number 5. Chris. The Slatton family's trip to the Smoky Mountains experienced a transformative turn, with Chris Combs' long-awaited roller coaster ride becoming a poignant highlight in the 1,000-Pound Sisters reality show. Amidst the chaotic backdrop of their vacation, the Slatton clan's visit to an amusement park presented Chris with an opportunity to savor a thrill he had missed out on for decades. The significance of Chris's roller coaster ride extended beyond the surface, encapsulating his journey of self-discovery, determination, and the triumph over personal obstacles. Chris's path to fitness had been riddled with challenges, mirroring the struggles faced by his siblings. Wrestling with a lifelong battle against food addiction, Chris confronted his inner demons as he supported his sister, Tammy Slatton, through her own transformation. He acknowledged that his own well-being required attention, acknowledging the lessons from his father's untimely passing due to weight-related issues. Motivated by the desire to be there for his daughter in the long run, Chris aspired to qualify for bariatric surgery, emblematic of his determination to rewrite his health narrative. While Chris's commitment wavered at times, he persevered after setbacks, demonstrating resilience and an unyielding dedication to his health goals. His steadfast efforts culminated in a significant achievement, the qualification for bariatric surgery, a pivotal turning point in his journey. As the Slatton family embarked on a retreat to the Smoky Mountains, Chris found himself facing another milestone, a roller coaster ride. The roller coaster ride, a seemingly simple amusement, carried profound symbolism for Chris. Having not experienced such thrills for almost 2 decades due to his weight, this monumentous achievement marked the realization of his hard work's fruition. Chris managed to fit into the coaster's seat, a tangible representation of the strides he had taken in reclaiming his health and reclaiming access to the experiences he had been denied for years.
I'm trying to just get an accurate measurement under my robe. Like a curtain.
Says 46.
And my biggest, you start gaining confidence from losing all this weight. But in the last few months, about all the cracks and the crevices and the jelly rolls and flying squirrel syndrome taken care of.
Oh, goodness. You're not a flying squirrel.
That's crazy.
One leg. You fit in one leg.
I know. I feel like one of them weight loss commercials.
Viewers resonated with Chris's triumphant moment, labeling it a non-scale victory. The roller coaster ride represented more than physical accomplishment. It encapsulated a tangible reminder of Chris's unwavering resolve and resilience. As the inspirational voice within the Slatton family, Chris's roller coaster ride reverberated as a testament to his dedication and motivated viewers to celebrate his progress. With the challenging journey still ahead of him, Chris's roller coaster ride serves as an emblem of the progress that he's made. His ability to enjoy this experience after years of limitation instills hope in fans that he will continue to conquer new milestones as he navigates the complex path to better health. Chris's triumph reinforces the power of determination and resilience, inspiring viewers to follow his lead and persevere in their own journeys toward well-being.
What's your next big goal?
I want to start looking into some kind of skin removal because workouts are rough. You start doing jumping jacks and then you got to start.
Well, it's not necessarily a specific goal weight. Typically, the plastic surgeons want to see your.
All right, sounds good.
Anything else you need from me?
No, that sounds great.
Number 4, Aaron Washer. Aaron Washer's journey on Season 7, Episode 12 of My 600-Pound Life resonated deeply with fans who have since been curious about his post-show progress. When Aaron sought the guidance of Dr. Now, his health wasn't in dire straits, but his physical and mental well-being were severely compromised. Weighing over 700 pounds, he grappled with the shame of relying on his 76-year-old father for his care.
If I got out and had to walk around to get everything, there'd be no way I'd be able to last. He lost a lot of weight a while ago, but he still has a hard time getting around because of his age. But I do feel bad that I have to make my 76-year-old father do it all for me. That it's going to be too much for my father at some point.
The urgency of the situation became evident as his eating habits propelled him towards immobility and potential peril. During his time on the show, Aaron opened up about the relentless agony that characterized his life, a pain that was both physical and emotional. This, coupled with the poignant reality that he needed to transition from being cared for to caring for his father.
It makes me feel really guilty that I can't do what I should. He's getting too old, and I'm supposed to be taking care of him, not having him do errands for me. I know my father can't be doing this.
Motivated him to enact substantial changes. By the culmination of his journey on My 600-Pound Life, Aaron's remarkable transformation was evident. He had shed over 300 pounds, making him a standout success story of that season. The success of Aaron's surgery marked a turning point that extended far beyond his physical transformation. He embraced the newfound ability to assume the role of a caregiver for his father. In April 2019, Aaron shared the challenges his father faced, including a foot infection that necessitated toe removal. Tragically, despite their collective efforts, his father passed away a mere 2 weeks after this update. While 2019 dealt Aaron a series of heartaches, it was also a year of resilience and personal growth. Amidst the hardships, he managed to cultivate positive changes. Most notably, he secured a full-time position at an assisted living facility where his role as a caregiver and medical technician spoke volumes about his journey from dependency to empowerment. This career shift showcased his commitment to making a meaningful impact on the lives of others. Furthermore, Aaron found solace and companionship in a new relationship, demonstrating that even amidst adversity, opportunities for love and connection can arise. His journey post-show underlined the far-reaching impact of Dr. Now's guidance, revealing the potential for profound change when met with dedication and determination. Aaron Washer's story encapsulates not only the power of transformation, but also the resilience of the human spirit. From reclaiming his own life to nurturing the lives of others, Aaron's journey serves as an inspiring testament to the potential for growth and healing in the face of adversity. Number 3, Janine Mueller. Following her appearance on Season 6 of My 600-Pound Life, Janine Mueller's life has taken an inspiring turn, sparking curiosity about her journey post-reality TV. Janine, a standout figure from the show's 6th season, has since embraced new chapters in her life, moving beyond the constraints of her weight struggles and stepping away from the spotlight of reality television. Her presence on My 600-Pound Life in 2018 resonated deeply with viewers as her determination to reclaim her health struck a chord.
Soon. I know my body's not going to handle everything I'm going to put it through today. A single thing has failed. So I know this is quite literally my last chance to get the help I need.
I just feel like, it's time. Just suck it up, Buttercup. It's time to go. Gotta get this done.
I need to turn my life around. So I can't feel at this.
Janine's starting point at 678 pounds marked the outset of a transformational journey where her commitment to change was palpable. Over the course of her journey, she achieved a remarkable feat, shedding 112 pounds to reach a weight of 566 pounds by the conclusion of her episode. Though she fell short of the qualifying criteria for weight loss surgery, Janine's spirit remained unbroken, a testament to her unwavering dedication to her weight loss journey. Janine's struggle with weight had immobilized her for years prior to meeting Dr. Now. Seeking his expertise, she embarked on a path of transformation that led her to make a pivotal decision, relocating permanently to Houston, a testament to her commitment to her health and well-being. While her journey on My 600-Pound Life presented her with numerous challenges, including the lack of eligibility for surgery, Janine continued to persevere and grow.
That you will have a good session with therapists.
Okay.
Hard work isn't over now. We're going to send you to psychotherapy. It's an excellent problem, but that's simply not true. You would have lost a lot more weight.
Despite her positive trajectory, Janine expressed frustration with the show's editing process, noting the omission of her faith-related discussions. For her, spirituality played a crucial role in her journey, a facet that she believed was underrepresented in the final edit. Her frustration, shared by other cast members, highlighted the complexities of reality TV production. Post-show, Janine's life has flourished in unexpected ways. She's found success as an executive at Paparazzi Accessories, demonstrating not only her professional growth, but also her commitment to maintaining her progress. As she forges ahead, her focus has shifted towards further enhancing her mobility and comfort. This includes a planned knee replacement procedure, indicative of her determination to embrace a fuller, more active lifestyle. Despite the challenges she faced both on and off the screen, Janine's journey remains a source of inspiration. Her resilience, dedication, and positive trajectory showcase the potential for transformation in the face of adversity. Janine's post-show endeavors speak to her continued pursuit of health and happiness, embodying the spirit of growth and change that resonates deeply with viewers who followed her journey on My 600-Pound Life. Number 2. Vanessa Cross. Vanessa Cross, the compelling star of 1,000-Pound Best Friends, has scripted a remarkable transformation story that serves as an inspiring reminder that it's never too late to seize control of one's health and pursue aspirations. At 44 years old, Vanessa's journey stands as a testament to the potent combination of commitment, determination, and unwavering dedication. The genesis of Vanessa's inspiring weight loss exhibition unfolded on the platform of 1,000-Pound Best Friends, where her best friend Megan Crumpler was her steadfast companion. Vanessa struggled with weight traced back to her youth, but it was further exacerbated by the profound loss of her husband. Seeking solace in food, she grappled with feelings of defeat and depression. Yet amidst the hardships, she yearned for a life unburdened by the weight of her struggles. Vanessa's tipping point arrived when she weighed 448 pounds, a pivotal moment that catalyzed her pursuit of change. The realization that her weight was curtailing her capacity to relish life's joys was a powerful catalyst.
You promised it's like that, Megan. I promise. Just because it's not, I'm glad that it went good for you, but that don't mean. Yeah, get she's gonna die like this. No, she's gonna die now. No, I promise you. You're kicking her away. What am I supposed to do now? You know what? No. We do all this together, and I have to do it all by myself. Until you happy. I love you. Oh, everything worked out for you, Megan.
Food, once a crutch, had evolved into a controlling force that dictated her existence. Previous attempts at weight loss had proven transient, but the invitation to join Megan on 1,000-Pound Best Friends became a turning point. Vanessa saw it as an opportunity to prove to herself that transformation was within her reach. Armed with newfound motivation and a willingness to stretch beyond her comfort zone, Vanessa's transformation unfolded. While the path was not without its hurdles, she eschewed setbacks as excuses to retreat into old patterns. Lifestyle shifts, such as eliminating soda and bread, paved the way for her initial weight loss of 50 pounds prior to undergoing bariatric surgery. Her journey on 1,000-pound best friends ignited a surge of confidence and self-worth, propelling her forward.
See me go through what I've went through, and then you're still bringing stuff like that to my home is hurtful.
This is my lunch. I
know,
know
but-
this for myself. I'm just sharing it with him.
Why does he got that? Why is he drinking a milkshake?
It's just a milkshake, Vanessa.
Jackie, why are you bringing that around?
Amidst the tangible milestones, overhauling her diet, embracing workouts, and undergoing surgery, Vanessa's evolution extended beyond the physical. A pivotal facet of her journey involved reshaping her relationship with food, mirroring her mental transformation. She dismantled the psychological barriers that once held her captive, transcending a narrative of defeat. Through resilience and determination, Vanessa's journey culminated in the extraordinary loss of 200 pounds, a testament to her unyielding spirit and perseverance. Her story resonates beyond numbers. It reflects a profound journey of reclaiming life, embracing change, and rewriting the narrative of her existence. Vanessa's transformation serves as a beacon of inspiration for those facing their own trials, demonstrating the potency of resilience and the ability to rewrite one's own story, both physically and emotionally. Number 1. Paula Jones. Paula Jones, who graced the screens of TLC's My 600 Pound Life during its second season in 2014, has defied her past struggles and emerged as a beacon of transformation. Her journey, though concealed by the veil of her current self, was a remarkable testament to resilience, strength, and the pursuit of a healthier life. Back then, Jones confronted her own shadow as she carried a weight of 542 pounds, an outward manifestation of a history fraught with challenges. Jones's harrowing tale traces back to her early years when the trauma of molestation at age 6 precipitated a tumultuous relationship with overeating. The past cast a long shadow, and her wake-up call was the untimely passing of her husband at the tender age of 33 due to weight-related complications. Confronted with the haunting prospect of her children facing a similar fate, Jones understood that the trajectory needed to change. Guided by the expertise of renowned bariatric surgeon Dr. Yuna Nazaruddin, known as Dr. Now, Jones embarked on a transformative journey. The path was not without its challenges, requiring not only physical transformation, but a reconfiguration of her entire life.
So that I can then lose the weight. But I think this is a whole lifestyle change. I mean, surgery is not going to change my diet. Surgery will allow me to start to lose the weight so that I can exercise more. It's a step towards the lifestyle change. It's not going to do it by itself. It's not going to do it by itself.
Uprooting her family from Georgia to Texas was a tangible testament to her commitment. An all-liquid diet marked the initial stride towards change, a crucial step before the coveted gastric bypass surgery. Jones's odyssey was far from linear, marked by moments of triumph and vulnerability. As she navigated her post-surgery life, she encountered the persistent pull of old habits, even indulging in a drive-thru burrito shortly after her inaugural gym visit. Yet, her persistence shone through. Counseling and a personal trainer became pillars of her journey, guiding her towards lasting change.
And so the physical is a reflection. Is that fair that you should continue the abuse on yourself? But really, there's no way around the pain. We're going to go through it.
A reality, but not fair.
Does that mean that it should be this burden and weight on your soul your whole life? Know yourself what your experiences mean to you. You decide. What happened to you was intolerable.
By 2015, the numbers on the scale painted a picture of her dedication, 273 pounds shed, and a world of possibilities ahead. The physical transformation was merely one facet of Jones's evolution. The emotional tide she navigated and the psychological barriers she dismantled reflected a profound journey of self-discovery.
Hey, Paula, how are you?
Good, how are you?
So you're down to 390 pounds, huh? I think Paula's doing very well. I think she's gonna be okay.
Yes, sir.
Finally, you got the right track.
It just took me a while, but I'm getting it, and I'm getting there. I'm proud of myself, and I think I'm doing better. And I think that Alan would agree.
As her journey unfolded, the cameras captured her skin-tightening surgery, an emblem of rebirth and renewal. The tale didn't end there, though. Jones's continuation of sharing her story with the world illuminated the potential for positive change. Paula Jones's narrative is a testament to the power of determination and the resilience of the human spirit. Her journey from pain and isolation to strength and vitality showcases the potential for transformation even in the face of immense adversity. As she shares her story, Jones becomes an ambassador of change, inspiring others to embrace their own paths towards a healthier and more fulfilling life. Well guys, that about does it for this video. See you next time, and bye for now.